Architects have long needed to consider climate when designing buildings, especially before the widespread use of modern heating and cooling systems. In hot regions, traditional buildings often feature thick walls, small windows, and shaded courtyards. These elements help keep interior spaces cool by reducing heat exposure and encouraging air circulation. In colder climates, buildings tend to emphasize insulation and heat retention. Steep roofs, for example, allow snow to slide off easily, preventing structural damage. Small, tightly sealed windows also reduce heat loss during long winters. Today, many architects are revisiting these traditional climate-responsive designs. Rather than relying entirely on energy-intensive technology, they incorporate local materials and passive design strategies. This approach not only reduces energy consumption, but also creates buildings that feel more connected to their environment. As climate concerns grow, adapting architectural design to local conditions is once again becoming a priority.
Public buildings often play a role that extends beyond their practical use. Structures such as city halls, courthouses, and museums are designed not only to serve specific functions, but also to express civic values. Through architectural choices, communities communicate ideas about authority, openness, or shared identity. For instance, a city hall with a large open plaza may signal transparency and accessibility, encouraging public gatherings. In contrast, buildings with imposing facades and restricted entrances may emphasize formality and institutional power. These design choices influence how citizens perceive and interact with public spaces. However, architectural symbolism is not always interpreted in the same way by everyone. Cultural background, historical experience, and personal expectations can shape how people respond to public architecture. As a result, architects must carefully balance symbolic intentions with functional needs when designing civic buildings.
The choice of materials plays a crucial role in architectural design, influencing both the appearance and performance of a building. Materials such as stone, wood, and concrete each carry distinct visual qualities and structural properties. For example, stone often conveys a sense of permanence, while wood may suggest warmth and natural connection. Beyond aesthetics, materials affect durability and maintenance. A building constructed primarily of concrete may withstand harsh weather better than one made of untreated wood. However, concrete production is energy-intensive, which raises environmental concerns. As a result, architects increasingly evaluate materials based on multiple factors, including sustainability, cost, and cultural meaning. Rather than selecting materials solely for strength or appearance, they consider how materials contribute to the overall experience of a space and its long-term impact.